You're at home. You want some espresso, but you don't have a $5,000, $10,000 espresso machine laying around. It's all right, I got you. This guy right here makes pretty good espresso. I'm not gonna say it's great, and I'm gonna call it more of an espresso style drink because without the actual force and pressure of an espresso machine, it's almost impossible to make a replication of real espresso, but this guy gets it really darn close. And if you're making, a mixed drink, if you're making an iced latte, something like that, it works really well. Let's show you how to make espresso with the Aeropress. The Aeropress, we've done videos about the Aeropress in the past. We've talked about how versatile the Aeropress is. This is just another awesome example of showing you what this thing's capable of. So the guide I'm gonna go through today is gonna show you how to make a 2.5 ounce serving of an espresso style drink. So you start with your plunger right between the 2 and the 3. That's the guide you're looking for here. We're gonna preheat the brewing vessel. You know how I feel about that word. I hate the brewing vessel, but I don't know what else to call it. What if I called it the Aeropress? We're gonna preheat the Aeropress. Preheat the Aeropress, flush your filter, get rid of that papery taste. Dump that water. We're gonna flip it over so that it's inverted. We've got 18 grams of coffee that we've already ground. You want this pretty fine, not super, super fine, but pretty fine. On the Fellow Ode, we're at a 2. If you've got a Baratza Encore, I would say that's maybe a 7, 6, somewhere around there. So the ratio here that we're working with is 1 to 4.5. Pretty concentrated, right? But that's what we need when we're going for espresso. 18 grams of pretty finely ground coffee going into the Aeropress. Now this funnel comes with every Aeropress whenever you buy it. It's typically used to, get the grounds in this hole evenly and not make a mess, but we're gonna use it for two purposes today. Right there was one. The other one we're gonna use as almost like a funnel to get this into an espresso glass. So keep this hanging around. Get your scale, put your Aeropress. We're gonna pour 81 grams of coffee into this quickly. All right, start your timer, and we're pouring to 81 grams. Make sure you get all those saturated. Try to do it as quickly as possible, but let's not make a mess. 81 grams, and agitate it, stir it really good. We're gonna put our cap on with our pre-rinse filter. We're gonna wait for 90 seconds. It's 1.5 minutes. "90 seconds. Speed it up, speed it up. We're getting close, we're at 120. Take your funnel, put it in your espresso shot glass, and then in one motion, we're gonna flip it all over. This is a little tricky. And now we're gonna plunge right until we hear that hiss sound. Not too fast, remember with the Aeropress, we go slow. There it is. And you should be left with 2.5 ounces. Now look, you're not gonna get a crema on this like you would from an espresso machine, okay? Like I said, it's not a perfect representation of espresso, but when you're in a pinch, or maybe you don't have an extra $5 lying around for an espresso machine, this works really good. We're gonna make a drink out of it. Let's make something. Let's do a Cuban, an iced Cuban, how about that? Let's start off with a shaker. Where's the shaker? It's right here. Sweetened condensed milk. Everybody's got this in their pantry. You probably have no idea what to use it for, right? Here's a good time to use it. Make sure it's not expired though. 1/2 ounce of sweetened and condensed milk. I don't know what a 1/2 ounce is converted into grams because this scale doesn't do ounces, it just does grams. How many grams is 15? 15 grams or 1/2 ounce of sweetened and condensed milk go in your shaker. Let's try not to make a sticky mess. Boom. That's it. That's all we need. Also gonna add 8 ounces of milk. Now 8 ounces of milk, well, if we know 15, so it's 30 grams is an ounce, 8 times 3, 320 grams. Is that right? It's not right.
8 times 3?
8 times 3, 32.
30 is 24.
That's what I meant. Yeah. 2, jeez. So we're gonna add 8 ounces or 240 grams of, I'm using oat milk, you can use whatever milk you want. Whole milk's great. I'm a big oat milk fan. So we're gonna add that into here, 240 grams. Boom. Let's add our fresh pulled espresso, okay? And then I like to add, this is not traditional in a Cuban, but for me, I like to add just a touch of cinnamon, just a little bit. I think that adds nice complexity to it. Then we shake this bad boy. Get your ice, shake it real good. Let's serve it up. There we go. Iced Cuban latte. Ugh, it's so good. It's refreshing, but it's rich and creamy with that sweetened condensed milk. I'm a huge oat milk fan, so I kind of like that little oat flavor, but with whole milk it'd be great. Use whatever milk you like. A little kiss of cinnamon, gives it a little bit of complexity, and then not to mention a rockstar coffee, guys. It's so good. It's velvety. It's like a treat. This is a treat right here. Just wanna drink it. I don't need any more caffeine at all. I should stop drinking it. It's really good though. You guys gotta make this. Thanks for checking us out. Look at us. Go look at our, God. It's all over the place.